Hey everybody, welcome back to 1776 or Bust. Tonight I'm going to do a review on a belt that I just received in the mail today. This is a belt that I paid $30 for, and I got it off of eBay, and I have to say that this is one of the best quality belts that I've ever owned. The name of the belt itself and the name of the eBay site or page or whatever you want, or channel store, or whatever you want to call it, is actually called the $30 gun belt. So if you go on eBay, you go through your search, you just put in $30 gun belt. This is what will actually show up. It'll show you this in black and brown. It'll have a great description that kind of describes the company and what they're trying to do. It tells you everything you need to know about the belt itself. I'm not going to go into every single specific, but I will tell you this is probably one of the best belts that I've ever owned, and I'm really excited to kind of show it to you tonight. So just to give you an idea of how I know how well it is, I actually wore this belt today probably a good 3.5 hours. Just to tell you what some of the activities were that I was doing when I was wearing this. My son has one of his friends over, and we had a full-out Nerf war today in the backyard of my house. I have a couple of acres, so there's plenty of them for that room for them to run around in. So I was actually running around with an XD Mod 2 in a holster. And so don't freak out that I had a gun out. I didn't have the gun out. I was using a Nerf gun, trust me. But this actually held the gun perfectly. I was literally running full speed at some points, and the gun did not even budge, nor did the holster. And that is great. Yes, it's great for the holster, but it's even better for the belt. This belt itself, to me, has been what I would describe a long-awaited belt for someone like myself. Now, for those of you like myself who are lacking in the buttocks region, for example, having small butts, no J-Lo booties or Kim Kardashian booties here. If you're like me and you have that problem, the biggest thing that I found was that a lot of the belts that I had, some were good, some were bad, some were moderately priced, some were cheap. I don't buy anything expensive if I don't have to. But I will tell you, the biggest problem I had was having the rear derriere sag. You know, every time I put a gun in, felt great, and after a while it would start slipping down because I have no butt to hold anything up. This belt, on the other hand, held everything perfectly intact, whether I was running full speed, sitting in my truck, or just walking. I mean, this belt was absolutely a dream in regards to having experiences with other belts that I've purchased in the past. Now, just to give you an idea of some information about this belt, they do call it the $30 gun belt. I actually emailed the people who made the belt and asked them if I could do a review on this on my channel, and they said absolutely, that would be great. And I'm hoping by reviewing it, you guys will go out and purchase the belt. I mean, it's companies like this that are starting out that in the gun community we really do need to support, especially when they're just starting off small and they're making quality products at a reasonable price. So by all means, if you are in the market for a gun belt, even if you're not, you just want to try something new, definitely check this out on eBay. Again, it's called the $30 gun belt. Now, not only has it got a great price, but again, it's very secure, it's very safe, it's comfortable, it's not so rigid that it's almost like, you know, wearing a girdle or something. I mean, it's really, really comfortable to wear. Again, you could go out if you want and spend $60, $70 on a leather belt that has a steel core in it, and it has ballistic fibers, and it's fireproof and everything else. But at the same time, that belt will cost you probably 120, 150 bucks, depending on where you buy it from, maybe from 70 up. But for half the price of that, a third of the price, you can get one solid piece of steer hide leather that is about a 1/4 inch thick, and it's an inch and a half belt. So you're getting something that's quality product, that holds well, that really does not have a lot of give. I mean, it's a very rigid piece of leather. There's no other tooling on it. There's no basket weaves. There's nothing. The only thing they do is they stamp on the inside, if I can find it here. Where did I see that? It's hard to see. You will definitely not see this in the camera, but right here they stamp in here, made in the USA, so thumbs up for that. So again, if you're looking for a good product made in the United States, to me, this would be one of the best products you can look at it right now. Again, it's made in Indiana, so it's in the heartland. So again, let's support these folks. Let's go out there, get this belt. It's one solid piece. Again, they wind up dyeing this with vegetable dye or vegetable tanning, and it is drum dyed, so that means it's going to hold its color really well. You can see it's got like a satiny finish to it, so it's really smooth. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And in this case, this is the brown belt. It's more like a, I don't really know what you would call it, but it's not like brown. It's like kind of got a reddish tint to it, but it's not a horrible red. It's like a burgundy, but it's really just a beautiful belt. And they also have it in black. In regards to the buckle, you've got your roller buckle here. Again, no issues with it. I think it's stainless steel, which is pretty nice. And you can see that you have your nice cutout holes for each, I believe it's every 3/4 of an inch. So that's really nice. In regards to sizing, they say to take your waist size and add 2. So I have a 38 size belt because I'm a 36 waist. Hopefully I'll stay that way. But I would say it fits just perfectly. You know, could I get a 40 maybe and get away with it? Maybe. But I'd rather just keep on pretending I'm staying thin and just stick with the 38. So it does fit well with my holster. I was using the 3rd notch on my belt. Without the holster, I could go up to the 4th notch. So I think that's pretty precise. And again, I have no complaints about that at all. You have a choice between Chicago screws or heavy-duty straps. I chose the Chicago screws. Some people like them, some people don't. You know, some people say they kind of give up a little. You know, they start to unscrew themselves. You know, I've never had any issues with Chicago screws, so I'll just stick with that, and hopefully that'll hold. But I don't see any issues with that at this point. Again, you know, if you want, you can buy this belt. It is on eBay. If you have any issues with it, you can exchange it. Just roll it back up into the original package. Make sure you didn't destroy it first and then decide you didn't like it and want to send it back. And what they'll do is they'll send you another belt for free. Again, if you don't like the belt at all, they'll take it back from you, but they do charge a 15% restocking fee, which I think is reasonable because, again, they are trying to make money. And not to mention, I mean, if you use the belt and all of a sudden you don't like it, you know, that is sort of a loss for them. So I think 15% is reasonable. So make sure if you order it, you keep it and use it. And I don't think you'll have any issues with it at all. They charge a $3.99 shipping and handling fee, which again is very reasonable. I don't think there's any issues with that. So total for the belt, you're talking $33.99. You know, some people go to McDonald's and pay that for the day, you know, for their family. For me, I'd pay $33.99 for a good gun belt any day. Again, if you're interested in looking at this belt, please, by all means, take a look at it. There are no reviews on YouTube as far as I know at this point. So this is the first one ever. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get some more subscribers for that. But again, check them out. It's on eBay. They're going to be trying to get a website up and running soon. I'm assuming it's going to be the $30gunbelt.com, but I'm not sure. I'll contact them later tonight. And I'll ask them to subscribe, and if they have any other thing, anything else they want to add, they can definitely add it in the comments, and so can you. So please subscribe. Please take a look at this belt. This is great. You'll enjoy the belt as much as I have. As always, freedom is never free.